Nurses are the unsung heroes of the healthcare world, tirelessly working to care for patients with compassion and skill. Despite the seriousness of their profession, nurses also have a knack for injecting humor into their daily routines. Here are 10 jokes and puns to brighten any nurse's day. 1. Why did the nurse always carry a red pen? In case she needed to draw blood. 2. Did you hear about the nurse who won the lottery? She said she'd still come to work, but only for the scrubs. 3. Why did the nurse bring a red marker to work? In case she needed to check someone's blood pressure. 4. What did the nurse say to the overly confident patient? You may be feeling artery fine, but let's not vain glory too soon. 5. Why did the nurse go to art school? She wanted to learn how to draw circulation diagrams. 6. Why don't nurses trust stairs? Because they're always taking patients down. 7. What's a nurse's favorite type of music? Hip-hop. 8. Why did the nurse always carry a pencil? In case she needed to write a prescription for laughter. 9. Why did the nurse carry a notebook? To jot down all the heartfelt stories she heard from patients. 10. Why did the nurse keep the bedpan in the fridge? She wanted to serve up a cold specimen for the doctor's inspection. Women are often the subject of jokes and puns, and while it's essential to tread lightly and avoid stereotypes, there's room for light-hearted humor. Here are 10 jokes and puns about women. 1. Why did the woman bring a ladder to the bar? Because she heard the drinks were on the house. 2. Why don't women need watches? Because there's a clock on the stove. 3. What did the woman say to the nosy avocado? Mind your own guac business. 4. Why did the woman put her money in the blender? She wanted to make liquid assets. 5. How does a woman hide a $100 bill from her husband? She puts it in the ironing pile, he'll never find it there. 6. Why don't women ever go on strike? Because they don't want to raise their voices and lower their pay at the same time. 7. Why did the woman refuse to play hide and seek with the mountain? Because it always peaked. 8. Why was the woman always calm during tax season? She knew how to keep her deductions in check. 9. How did the woman get a good deal on her car? She drove a hard bargain. 10. Why did the woman become an astronaut? She needed more space. Why did the engineer cross the road? To solve the chicken and egg problem, of course. Engineers are known for their wit and humor, often turning their technical expertise into puns and jokes. Here are 10 engineer-themed jests, sure to spark a laugh. 1. Why was the bridge always tired? Because it was overworked. 2. Did you hear about the mathematician who became an engineer? He found integration to be a natural progression. 3. Why do engineers make terrible comedians? Because they can't handle the pressure without cracking. 4. What did the engineer say when he couldn't solve the equation? I guess I'll just have to derive some pleasure from it. 5. How does an engineer freshen their breath? With a little bit of silicon mint. 6. Why did the engineer bring a ladder to the bar? Because they heard the drinks were on the house. 7. Why did the engineer go to art school? To learn how to draw conclusions. 8. Why don't engineers play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when everyone knows you're in your element. 9. What did the engineer say when asked if they wanted to hear a construction joke? I'm still building up to it. 10. Why did the engineer bring a pencil to the job interview? In case they needed to draw some conclusions. Physics can be a daunting subject for many, but it also provides ample opportunities for humor through puns and jokes. Here are 10 light-hearted quips to brighten your day. 1. Why did the photon check into a hotel? Because it needed some rest mass. 2. Did you hear about the physicist who got cold? He turned up the heat until he reached absolute zero. 3. Why don't we tell secrets to atoms? Because they might just split. 4. How does a physicist organize a party? They plan it quantum mechanically. 5. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip to get to the same side? 6. What do you call a physicist who meditates? A Bomayanji Buddha. 7. Why don't physicists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. 8. What did the thermometer say to the graduated cylinder? You may have graduated, but I've got degrees. 9. How did the physicist solve his constipation problem? He worked it out with a moment of inertia. 10. Why did the tachyon go to the party? Because it was already there. Friday, the universally cherished day of the week, brings with it a sense of anticipation and relief as people eagerly await the weekend ahead. To celebrate this beloved day, here are 10 jokes and puns sure to bring a smile to your face. 1. Why did Friday sit on the clock? Because it wanted to be hands-on for the weekend. 2. What's a Friday's favorite game? Hide and seek, it always disappears when you're looking for it. 3. Why did Friday get a job as a baker? Because it needed dough. 4. How does Friday always greet you? With a high five, of course. 5. Why did the scarecrow work extra hard on Fridays? Because it wanted to be outstanding in its field. 6. What did Friday say to Thursday? I'm so glad I'm not stuck in the middle anymore. 7. Why did the calendar go to therapy? It had too many issues with Friday commitment. 8. How do Fridays stay healthy? They always make sure to get a good weekend of sleep. 9. Why was Friday always so calm? Because it knew the weekend was just around the corner. 10. Why was the math book sad on Fridays? Because it had too many problems and knew it wouldn't get solved until Monday. Football, the beloved sport that unites fans worldwide, isn't just about goals and tackles, it's also a fertile ground for puns and jokes. From clever wordplay to playful jabs, here are 10 quips to score a laugh. 1. Why did the football coach go to the bank? To get his quarterback. 2. What do you call a ghost that haunts football stadiums? A fangirl. 3. Why was the football pitch always so wet? Because the players kept dribbling. 4. How do footballers stay cool during a game? They stand next to their fans. 5. What do you call a referee who's also a chicken? Foul play. 6. Why did the football player bring string to the game? So he could tie the score. 7. Why did the football team go to the bakery? Because they needed a few extra rolls. 8. How do footballers stay in touch? They kick it old school. 9. What did the football say to the punter? You really kick butt. 10. Why did the football go to school? Because it wanted to be a little bolder. Father's Day is a special time to honor dads and father figures for their love, support, and, of course, their sense of humor. In celebration of this occasion, here are 10 jokes and puns to bring a smile to your dad's face. 1. Why did the dad sit on the clock during Father's Day? He wanted to be on dad time. 2. What did the father tomato say to the baby tomato on Father's Day? Ketchup, son. 3. Why did the dad bring a ladder to Father's Day brunch? Because he heard the food was on the house. 4. Why don't fathers ever tell dad jokes about pizza? They don't want to get too cheesy. 5. How does a father feel after making a dad joke? Prounced. 6. Why did the dad make his son sit in the refrigerator on Father's Day? He wanted him to be a cool kid. 7. What did the daddy spider say to his kids on Father's Day? You're all spinning images of me. 8. Why did the dad start a band on Father's Day? Because he wanted to be a pop star. 9. What do you call a dad who falls through the floor on Father's Day? Plumtastic. 10. Why did the dad bring a shovel to the beach on Father's Day? He heard someone say there would be sandwiches. Santa Claus, the jolly old man in red, brings joy and laughter to millions every Christmas. His iconic image and legendary status make him the perfect subject for jokes and puns. Here are 10 to tickle your funny bone. 1. Why did Santa go to college? Because he wanted to learn classroom management. 2. What do you call Santa when he takes a break? Santa pause. 3. Why did Santa's helper see the doctor? Because he had low self-esteem. 4. What do you call Santa's dog? Santa paws. 5. What does Santa suffer from if he gets stuck in a chimney? Claustrophobia. 6. Why did Santa's helper feel sad? Because he had low self-esteem. 7. What's Santa's favorite pizza? One that's deep pan, crisp, and even. 8. Why did Santa's helper take a blanket to work? Because he felt cold. 9. What does Santa use to keep his garden tidy? His ho-ho-ho-e. 10. What do you get if you cross Santa with a duck? A Christmas quacker.